if you want to see how I got this look, please just keep on watching. This is just basically a nice holiday glam, I would say. This is definitely an intense glam, so I definitely thought of it for now for the holidays. If this is not something that you're into, you can still watch it. If not, then you could watch one of my other videos and you are just looking for something to do for the holidays, then just keep on watching. I'm moving on to the face. I'm going to take, so to prime my lids, I'm going to be taking my Fit Me concealer. I have some on the back of my hand. I'm just going to be picking that up with my Sephora Collection concealer brush number 57. So this is a Pro Airbrush concealer. This is a synthetic brush, so it could be used for either powder or cream. So I'm going to be rubbing that all over my lid, and that's just going to serve as a base for my shadows. When you set your lids, it's just basically just gives you a better transition, and it just ensures for the shadow to last longer throughout the day. So for today's eyeshadow palette, we're going to be using the Hudda Beauty palette. First, I'm going to start off by setting my lids with the concealer. Setting my lids, since I did put concealer on them, we don't want them to crease. I'm going to be picking up Bay, and we're going to put that all over the lid. So right away, we're going to jump right into color. I'm going to be picking up my BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to be dipping my brush into Shy, and I'm going to use that as my first transition shade. So just adding that directly into the crease. Then you're going to do the same thing to the other side. I like to literally, I have my mirror right here, so I like to literally tilt my head back to know precisely where I want to do my placement for the crease. So next I'm going to be picking up Flamingo, which is the shade right next to Shy, which is a little bit more intense of a pink. And I'm going to work that into my crease as well. So now taking my Sigma E40 brush, my blending brush, I'm going to blend that away from any harsh lines. Alright, now going right back in, I'm going to go into Man Eater right here. So this shade I'm focusing more on the crease because I want to basically intensify it rather than bringing it almost all over the lid. So just putting it right on the crease, and then that's how it should look. I'm doing the same exact thing to the other side. Now what we're going to do, we're going to actually start deepening the crease. So I'm going to go into Cocoa. I'm going to start off with Cocoa and then I'm going to go into Bossy. But first I'm going to start off with Cocoa. So very lightly, because these colors are super pigmented. So you don't want to go in too harsh and then it's like super streaky. So you want to build that intensity up little by little. That's why I go into so many shades opposed to just going into that one single shade that's darker, because I like building on my intensity rather than just adding it and packing it on. E40 from Sigma, and I'm going to blend all of those shadows that I just put in together. The reason why you want to blend so much is because you don't want to have any streaks, or you don't want to see the difference between all the shadows that you've put. So just blending will just help basically give a better transition. And it just looks so much better when you blend than just leaving it so harsh, because it just looks so like, it like fades. So now the next color that we're going to go into, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up Bossy. And we're going to put that in the crease as well. This one you could bring up just a little bit, not too high. That same step and taking my Sigma E40 and blending that out. So basically swiping motions. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to grab my Sephora Collection Pro Featherweight Crease Brush in number 38. And I'm going to go right back into Shy and Flamingo together. So basically mixing both of them, tapping off the excess. And I want to just add that color in very lightly that I lost. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go into Black Truffle, which is right here in the corner. And I'm going to place that on my outer corner. Once you've added the black on the outer corner. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to do I'm going to go in with my concealer and I'm going to half cut crease it. I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques brush and I'm going to be taking that same Fit Me concealer. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand and I'm going to carve out my crease halfway. Should look once you've done the half cut crease. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna go right back into black truffle. I'm gonna put that on the outer corner again. How it should look once you've cut half the crease and you put the black truffle again on the outer corners. So next thing I'm gonna do is that I'm actually going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Rust. It's like a very pretty purpley shade. And I'm gonna put that exactly where I cut the crease. Some of my black truffle on this side kind of disappeared when I put the pencil in, just because the pencil's a little tricky to navigate, especially when you try to like cut the crease and then go back in with a pencil. It could be a little difficult. So I'm going to take that black truffle on this side and I'm just going to add a little bit more because it's faded from the pencil. Crease brush. I like this brush because it's very precise and point. I'm going to go in, I'm going to actually mix the shades. I'm going to go into Flamingo, Shy, and Man Eater. And I'm just going to put that in the crease, right above where I cut it. So I decided to just add some glitter because I actually did this look when I dyed my hair darker, and I put it on Instagram and everyone went crazy over it. A lot of people actually inboxed me asking me if I can make a tutorial, and others were hitting. So I'm going to be using the NYX Liquid Crystal, I can't talk. The NYX Liquid Crystal line in color Crystal Pink. I'm just going to be running this over where I placed the jumbo pencil. So you want to follow directly exactly where you cut the crease. So I'm going to let that first layer dry because I do definitely want to intensify it. I'm going to let that dry a little and then I'm going to go in with another quote. So I'm going to start by tightening the eye first. I'm using the Marc Jacobs Hi-liner in black. This is my favorite liner. How pretty are these lashes? Like, seriously. I don't even need foundation. My eyes are pretty. JK. Alright, now going into my Holy Grail primer. This primer is alive. It's the Hangover RX primer. I think that if you have me, if you subscribe, you know I've been using this for life. I have not changed. I don't think I ever will change. It smells wonderful, it feels wonderful, and it keeps my makeup on for so long. And it just has so many beneficial things like hyaluronic acid, rose iodine, like who doesn't love all of those things in one? Plus coconut water. I'm obsessed with anything in coconut with coconut in it, so you know, I love it. So I actually have a new foundation. It's the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I love it. I am obsessed. This just makes my skin look so flawless. The coverage is amazing and it's so lightweight. So yeah, like I love it. I'm in the shade 4.0. So it's a little tiny bit, I would say a little darker than me, but the one before this is way too light. I wouldn't say it's darker, I would just say it's a little orangey. But no worries, because we'll be putting concealer and all that good stuff. Concealer from Maybelline in the shade Medium, number 25. My Besima brightening French vanilla powder in translucent. I love this powder because it just avoids my creasing. Oh my god, I love it. So next thing that I'm going to do, it may look a little light, don't worry, because we are definitely going to contour and bronze. I'm going to go in with my Katvon D trusty contour kit, which I need to purchase a new one because my banana shade is out, my middle shade is out, and then everything else is in. The trusty contour kit, which I need to purchase a new one because my banana shade is out, my middle shade is out, and then everything else is in. So I might just, I know that she sells the individuals now, but I think I'm gonna just get the whole new palette so that I can be able to just pop them in when I need them, opposed to like buying the whole thing. So I'm gonna be using my Sonia Kashmir brush that I got from Target. I'm gonna be dipping into this middle shade right here, and then lightly dipping into this, the darker shade. Chin area is where that double chin, girl. Gotta get rid of it. So now I'm gonna go right back into my Besima powder. I'm gonna go right back into my Besima powder and I'm gonna contour it. I'm gonna help chisel out this contour, girl. So we gotta look structured. All right, just with this powder, try not to leave it on for too long if you have tan skin like me, because you don't want to look like a ghost. So as soon as you apply it, just take it right off, because if you leave it on for too long, it isn't as translucent as you think. All right, so next thing I'm gonna go into my Nars Goule blush. I got in my Rouge kit that I got from Sephora. That means that you've wasted too much money. And I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna put a little blush on. I'm not really a blush person, but it adds some color. Alright, my blush is on. And then next thing we're gonna do is that we're going to highlight. One of my favorite parts. So I'm gonna be taking the new Makeup Forever powder in shade 2. This is the Pro Light Fusion. This has been like my holy grail product. So you guys remember when I was obsessed with the Urban Decay in Sin? This is my new favorite. It's just so pretty. You don't even have to put a lot. Can you see that? Can you see how pretty that looks? Like, dude. My gel liner, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline. So next, what I'm gonna do to like just add a little bit of color back into my skin, I'm gonna be taking my Ratchet NYX bronzer. No, literally it's Ratchet. Like the top is broken. My favorite bronzer in Deep Tan. I bought another one, but I'm not gonna open it until I finish this one. And I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna bronze up the skin. So just to add color to whatever, you know, we lost. So you want to put it back. I am actually going to be doing Bow and Arrow from Katvon D. This is going to be more so like a glossy look, because I'm going to go ahead and put something over this. So this is the look that I had in my Instagram picture. And then I'm going to go in with my Tarte lip gloss in Double Tap. This is my favorite gloss. This is my favorite set for like